I arrived at EDUQUEST expecting to teach science, but I left with lessons that no classroom could ever teach me. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I'm Nur Ilham binti Mama Faiz, and this is my reflection on my service learning journey during EDUQUEST STEM Carnival 2026 at SMK Bandar Baru Sungai Buloh.
Site visit.
Before the carnival, my teammates and I attend a site visit and spend weeks preparing our booth and activity. During the program, I was one of the facilitators for our density tower activity. My role was to guide the students, explain the concept of density, also encourage them to participate. At first, I thought my responsibility is simply to explain the experiment. However, as the day went on, I realized that being a facilitator was really about connecting with students and creating a learning experience that they could enjoy and remember. One of the biggest challenges that we faced was the large number of students visiting our booth. We eventually ran out of some of our materials, which is screws and marbles, that we used in the experiment. For a moment, I honestly thought the activity wouldn't go as planned. But instead of stopping, we adapted. We encouraged the students to observe, make predictions, also make them discuss between them before we explain the concept. Surprisingly, they stay engaged, ask thoughtful questions, and still manage to understand the learning outcome. Looking back, I'm actually grateful that this thing happened to me because it taught me that a good teaching isn't about having everything perfectly, but it's about you staying calm, thinking creatively, and make the best out of the situation. Another lesson that really stayed with me was how different every student was. Some answered confidently the moment I asked a question, but some preferred to stay quiet and observe first. There were also students who were energetic and need a different approach to keep them focused. That was the moment I realized that one teaching style doesn't work for everyone. I had to adjust the way I communicated depending on the student's age, confidence, and level of understanding. I also noticed that when many students gather around our booth, it's usually the same few students who answer all the questions, while the quieter students stay at the back. Whenever I noticed that, I would invite them to share their thought or answer a simple question. It wasn't about getting a correct answer, but it's about making sure they felt included and confident enough to participate. Through this experience, I became more patient because not every student understands something for the first time. I became more adaptable because unexpected situations can be happen at any moment. Most importantly, I learned that good communication isn't just about explaining well. It's about making every student feel seen, heard, and support throughout the learning process. This experience also changed the way I see science education. A simple hands-on activity like the density tower was enough to spark curiosity, encourage questions, and make students genuinely excited to learn. It reminded me that science becomes much more meaningful when students actively involved instead of simply listening. Looking back, EDUQUEST wasn't just another university project. It became an experience that reminded me why I chose to become an educator in the first place. As a future teacher, I hope to create a classroom where every student feels included, respected, and confident enough to learn at their own pace. Because at the end of the day, teaching isn't only about sharing knowledge, but it's about inspiring curiosity, building confidence, and also making a positive difference in someone's learning journey.
Sulam ED 248 is
That's all from me. Thank you. Bye!